Hello and welcome to another episode of Beer Man's No Bull Beer Reviews. Today I have a beer from Two Roads Brewing Company out of, I know it's Connecticut, but I forget exactly where. Stratford, Connecticut. Don't know exactly where that is, but Connecticut's not very big, so who knows. Anyways, when I was up in Pittsburgh 2 weeks ago, my buddy who owns a bar up there, I think they just started distributing in Pittsburgh, so he was nice enough to grab me one of these cans that they had just got in. So this one is called Too Juicy. It's 8.2% New England style IPA. Hopefully, because it's from the Northeast, it's or New England, whatever you want to call it. It's, along the same realm of those guys, but I don't know because I've never had anything from these guys, so we'll see. So, as you can see, it pours I don't know if you noticed, I got this new glass I just got, customized Ric Flair glass. It's pretty ridiculous. It definitely pops more with like a stout or something. It's, gold on yellow. It doesn't look as good, but pretty cool glass. The guy's custom making them. If this interests you at all, hit me up. I'll give you the link of the guy who is making them and selling them. Anyways, as you can see, this is a hazy, I'd say lighter gold color, with about a finger's worth of white fluffy head that's not really going anywhere. So there's a little bit of peach character. It's a little citrusy, orangey. A little like bready malt character. It's a little earthy and green too, but I would say it's mainly a little more on the juicy side. But all of those things I wouldn't say that I'm struggling to pick them out, but it's not like super prominent, like punch you in the face juice IPA. So I can't really necessarily judge what the taste is going to be like based off the aroma. Let's see. So, interestingly enough, the taste is pretty much exactly like the aroma. It's pretty subdued. It has that soft body of a New England IPA. It's not. The bitterness is pretty low, but it's not overly sweet either. I would say just a little earthy character, and peach is like the main predominant flavors, but neither one is particularly standing out. There's a little bit of a pineapple character that I wasn't really getting in the aroma, but I get it in the taste. And the one thing I will say for this, like, there's nothing that stands out that makes this a great New England IPA, but there's also nothing wrong with it at all either. It's I would say it's pretty standard for the style, other than the flavors being a little muted. And I would say that one of the strongest qualities it has is I definitely don't get that 8.2% in the body or in the taste. It almost leans towards like that little bit of like a a grassy, woody character that some of them have, but it's not very prominent. I'm just trying to think of more descriptors to throw out there for this, but there's really not. Like, it's pretty subdued, but at the same time, it's not like super bland. It's just a couple flavors are melded together well, but it's not like in your face pops. I'd be curious to know how old this can is. I know it's not like old because he gave it to me 2 weeks ago, and he said he had just gotten it like a week or two before that. So I know it's not old, but I'm just curious. Like, it might be slightly going downhill now, and that might be why it doesn't have quite as much pop. But I don't know for sure. But this one's really hard for me to rate because it's I'm gonna go with a drink on this guy. I don't know what it costs, but I'm gonna make the assumption it's similar to other double IPA pounders. The only reason I say this is drink is because like there's several really good IPA brewers around me and other ones in Pittsburgh. If you got this in Pittsburgh, in their distribution, Dancing Gnome, Insurrection, Brew Gentleman. The better stuff I've had from them is all better than this, so that's why I would say that it's not that I wouldn't buy it. I wouldn't think that it was like a ripoff and not worth the money. But if you live near any pretty decent IPA maker, I would say they're probably putting out something that's a little more appealing than this is to me. But it's not bad by any means. And to see this on the shelf is pretty nice because you don't necessarily see these juicy IPAs on the shelf very much. So that is one thing I will say. If this is like, because it's a shelf beer, if this is like cheaper than some of the local stuff, then I might buy it because it's not that far off. But I don't know. That's something I would have to look into. But just based on taste, I would say I don't think I would buy this again, only because there's better options available to me. But I would definitely drink it again. And I would buy it at a bar for sure because, not every bar has a great tap list all the time. So that's all I got on this guy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing the next one. Thanks.